Okay, guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you a little bit on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking really good right now, mainly because in this area right here, we have numerous fake outs. Bitcoin, okay, so here's a fake out, and here's another fake out. Um, and then the candle, today's candle, is kind of like open kind of low below that previous candle. Um, so Bitcoin is looking really good. It's overbought. Many of you are thinking, "Oh, what do you mean it looks good? It looks bad." No, it looks good. I could see the Bitcoin price going down. I could be wrong. Don't believe what I say, but we want the Bitcoin price to go down, and so we are really hoping that this price touches this 21 SMA. This yellow line is a 21 SMA. And then you got your stochastic RSI down here, which is in the overbought region. So so now we need to see now in order for this price to really drop, what we want to see is the price hitting the 21 SMA first, while the stochastic RSI is still in the overbought region. If I got that right. Yeah. And then, because if the price hits the 21 SMA and continues to go down, while the stochastic RSI is still in the overbought region, that it will have a long way down to the oversold region. Now, we want that to happen because we want the price to drop as much as possible. We want to get the cheapest Bitcoin price that we can get. Right? Okay, so this level of 57K was the lowest it's been recently, within past couple weeks, I think. And so we wanted to go past that. We wanted to create a big drop while the stochastic RSI is still kind of like in this region, right? So we're hoping for the Bitcoin price to drop, get the cheapest possible price we can get. I see it coming pretty soon. July 20th, I marked here July 20th. This is just a little line. I put down Kyle Algo. It was like a different indicator that I was using to measure. Um, I'll explain that in another video. But for now, July 20th, after July 20th, I think that Bitcoin will start dropping even more. So, I mean, let's see. Today's candle might not do much. It might just stay looking like this, like somewhat of a dragonfly doji or something. Um, so it's gonna stay looking like this. The next candle, I think, is going to be a much bigger candle. It should drop a lot more, but we'll see. With stuff going on around the world, who knows what will happen. Um, but just by looking at the chart alone, this stochastic RSI pretty much tells us everything. Stochastic RSI, 21 SMA. The price is above the 21 SMA, and it's going to drop. It's eventually going to get below the 21 SMA. It can't stay above it for too long. It's not like the VOO or anything like that. The stochastic RSI, It can't stay up here for too long, so it's going to eventually drop. This is the daily chart, by the way. All right, so now let's look at the weekly chart. Okay, so weekly chart looks good too. Now, to explain this weekly chart, the price is below the 21 SMA, right? Has some distance from here to here. Stochastic RSI is above the 20 level. So both lines are above the 20 level, which is kind of good news because this tells us that, I mean, if the stochastic RSI is already above the 20 and we're not even above the 21 SMA, then this price is not going anywhere. The Bitcoin price is not going to go up too much. Maybe 75K is the highest it'll go. I think 75K. That's just what I am predicting. Um, or maybe even 81, 82K, but it's not going to go back to all-time highs. So you could throw that out the door. It's not going to go past 126,000, not until like next year. Because, we're still in the Bitcoin cycle. And this pretty much shows this stochastic RSI being this high with the price being below the 21 weekly SMA. That tells me a lot. Okay, so I mean, who knows? We could have a fake out. We could um the stochastic RSI could turn back around and go downwards. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Every day, every week is a new candle. We have to look at this day by day. Now, there's no certainty that this is gonna. I know a lot of people are having all this hopium, thinking that Bitcoin is gonna go to all time highs before the Bitcoin halving. That I mean, that is most likely not going to happen because of previous history. But if you really want to believe that, go ahead. I mean, it's not going to happen this year. I mean, okay, so if you're willing to buy Bitcoin right now, I mean, I guess I wouldn't buy it right now, but if you want to dollar cost average into Bitcoin starting now, I mean, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just do little amounts at a time. Don't throw all your eggs in one basket. Um, I don't know, maybe $50 a week, $100 a week, or $100 a month, or something. Um, but right now is the time to save up your money, uh, gather up whatever cash you can get, and start to DCA into Bitcoin. Whether you do it now or later, that's completely up to you. Um, I think this bear market is going to be over, like, I want to say, well, to be exact, like the Bitcoin bottom. Bitcoin bottom will be at around, I want to say, either this year or early next year. But this is the month of July. So we are in the second half of 2026. So, which means we are looking for that Bitcoin bottom, and it is the midterm election year. So we're looking for that Bitcoin bottom. And when it's going to happen, I don't know. But it is very close. Very, very close. If you don't want to focus on that, you could DCA into Bitcoin, weekly or monthly or whatever. But yeah, this is what I see on the charts. And the stochastic RSI with the 21 SMA tells me a whole lot. Let's go to the monthly chart. I have a bunch of lines here. I mean, don't worry about the lines yet. I'll explain all these vertical lines later on. But one line I do want to explain is this line right here where I wrote down Bitcoin bottom 2022. So I took I took a measurement from last year's Bitcoin halving all the way to the Bitcoin bottom. Not last year, but the last cycle. Okay. So I did that, and then I counted how many days or weeks or how many bars, whatever, and I just placed it right here from this our recent big Bitcoin halving all the way to, was it September. So I'm not saying that the Bitcoin bottom is going to happen in September. I'm just saying that it is very much possible. Um, or this Kyle Algo line right here, which is supposed to be this month. Um, or it could be, let's see, this 21 SMA, 50 SMA line right here. I'll explain all this in future videos, but oh, Gaussian channel right there. The next Bitcoin halving in 2028 February. So we still got ways to go. Previous Bitcoin halving, not much happened. It's just a Bitcoin halving. It's just, telling you the cycle. But every cycle is the same. Every cycle is the same. You got your all-time high before the middle of the cycle, right? And then you got another all-time high right here before the middle of the cycle. And then we had our all-time high right here before the middle of the cycle. So it's the same pattern, same situation. So I would say that, just don't start FOMOing all the time. Just remember, we are looking for the Bitcoin bottom. We are in the bear market, and next year is going to be better, much better, as far as price is concerned. The next all-time high for Bitcoin in the next cycle, I think it's hard to say. It could either go to 200,000 or 300,000. But we have to see. We have to see how this goes. Uh, it's a weekly thing, monthly thing, daily thing. So we have to just keep looking at the charts. I'll make future videos. I'll make additional videos on Bitcoin, and we will keep track of Bitcoin price. But okay, let's see this daily chart. Now, as far as right now on the daily chart, Bitcoin has been doing higher highs right here. Okay, so but I still think that it's going to drop below 57K eventually. We still have a lot of time in this bear market. So, or maybe 57K was the bottom. Maybe 57K is the bottom. Who knows? That's a reasonable range to call the Bitcoin bottom. We'll see. We'll see. And we'll see what happens on the daily chart, weekly chart, and monthly chart. So I will keep you guys updated, and I'll see you guys on the next video.